Check, check, check. Damn, what's really going on? What's up, y'all? All high salute. Man, thank God it's Friday tomorrow. Long day. Ooh, I had a long day at work, man. Just got off. Was like, let me hop on here, chop it up with the community, the people out there. All high salute. Um, I got a couple different messages from different people. Let me close this out real quick. I don't even know what that is. But what the hell's that? Cancel. Y'all there? Check, check, check. You know what? Let me real quick. Check, check, check. Mall high salute. Mall high salute. Oh, there we go. Okay. Damn. Can y'all hear me? Is it clear? Is it clear toxic? What's going on right now, man? I don't know what's going on with my laptop. I'm at the laptop right now, so I was like, let me tap in real quick. Got off of work. Hearing a lot of chatter, man. A lot of noise from the media, different people out there, man. I don't know if I actually like all the love the Broncos are getting right now from the media, bro. There's a frenzy going on with the media over Bo Nix. And I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of like to be the underdog and shit, man. I kind of like to when people go out on a limb hating on the Broncos. I don't know if I like all this new, love from the media. I'm seeing everybody showing Bo Nix and the Broncos and Sean Payton now a little bit love over some preseason games. Now, Bronco fans has, been with the squad and showing the team love for years. Yeah, of course. I don't have no complaints with, the ones that's been around through thick and thin, but all these new people in the media just, you know what I'm saying? Bo Nix is about to turn the Broncos around and Bo Nix this and Bo Nix that. Like, it's kind of crazy to me, man. And I don't know if I like it. I like to be the underdog. I like to be the story. I like to be able to say, I told you, I don't know how people feel about that. Other Bronco fans. I've been seeing, because I do every day. I'm at work. I'm listening to, media on the Broncos. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to different people all around the NFL world. And I'm telling you, bro, there's so much love coming towards the Broncos. And I'm like, this is a weird weird tune from the media, but that's what's going on right now. So somebody asked me, and they asked me wholeheartedly in a comment, what do I feel about Bo Nix being the starter and them actually making the announcement Bo Nix is the starter? I told you guys from the get-go, there was never a quarterback competition out here in Denver. That was smoke and mirrors. Sean Payton already knew he was going to give Bo Nix the keys to the whole function. Sean Payton already knew that. That was all smoke and mirrors. What up, Big Tommy? Because think about it like this, bro. Sean Payton got his eye on Bo Nix from the start in the draft, right? And that's the quarterback he wants. He goes, gets him at 12. A lot of people says it was a reach, which I'll argue all day. Never a reach. He didn't reach. He didn't trade up to get Bo Nix. Bo Nix just fell in his lap. Sean Payton goes, gets his quarterback that he thinks that he can utilize in his system, which Bo Nix does excellent in an aspect like Sean Payton's system. And you look at the other people that are on the roster, he goes out and gets Zach Wilson. He goes out and gets Zach Wilson. But why would it be a reach, LA Original? Because if you don't get Bo Nix at 12, the Raiders get him next. They draft the very next. They're the one up. They're the one up to draft. Why was it a reach? And if we leave the draft without a quarterback, we'd be set back for some years, bro. Our whole main focus was to get a quarterback. Never a reach. If you like the guy, you go get him. We all know that. Because all said and done, people could have put it out there like, hey, Sean Payton wanted J.J. McCartney and this and that and this and that. Why would you want them other quarterbacks when you have the guy that's been in systems playing football for some years, the most experienced quarterback to ever come out the draft, and he falls in your lap? What up, Gleazy? What's good with y'all? He falls in your lap? And you don't think you should open that door and step on that pedal, that gas pedal, and go get the quarterback that you need to succeed? Now, it brings me to this, the point about the competition, quarterback competition. Come on, bro. Really think about it, people, from the get-go. You think Bo Nix, that has all these starts in college, one of the most accurate ever to come out of college, one of the most experienced to ever come out of college, you think he gonna sit behind Stidham? Stidham had like 5 starts in the NFL, bro. You think Bo Nix needs to sit behind Stidham? Man, Bo Nix already more prone to being successful than Stidham. Ain't no reason for Bo Nix to ever sit behind a quarterback that got 5 starts in the NFL. No, that's not going down. What's up with it, man? Yo, LA Original, you know that's a lie. You was telling me you like Bo Nix, Rada, my Sada. Bo Nix, the truth. Bo Country, a.k.a. Broncos Country, coming. But anyway, let me get back to this, right? Yeah. Sean Payton had to put it out there like it was a quarterback competition. He was not just going to give the keys to the young rook. He was not going to give the keys to almighty Broncos Country new rookie, the savior of the blue and orange, a dude that just got tangible skill set all the way around. He said, you got to earn that shit. You know what Bo Nix did? He went into training camp, and every day, he showed why you go get that boy at 12. The reason why it wasn't a reach, like people say, because if you don't draft Bo Nix at 12, Raiders are going to have Bo Nix. And then you're going to leave the whole draft without a quarterback, and you're going to have to wait to the next year and the next year and the next year. Why is it a reach? The only way it was a reach, the only way it can be considered a reach if Sean Payton traded up to get Bo Nix. But he made everybody think that he wanted J.J. McCartney. He made everybody think that they might go get Drake Mays. He made everybody think that shit. He did the Raiders so, and I was listening to a thing on 104.3. He did the Raiders so dirty. You talk about being a Raider hater. Sean Payton, official Raider hater. He's always talked some shit about the Raiders. He called the Raiders and said, we want to move back in the draft. Just to play mind games with the Raiders, bro. Because he knew if Fu stepped up and traded up to get Bo Nix, we would be singing a whole different tune right now, Broncos Country. We would be set back if we didn't go get the quarterback that we needed. And Sean Payton said, hey, I'm going to pull the trigger on this, regardless of how you feel, regardless of how the media feels, regardless of people saying it's a reach. And he pulled the trigger, and he got the quarterback he needs to be successful. Next, let's see, best, bro, has the best QB passing rating all time in college. I'm taking that every time, bro. People really would throw a blind eye to that because it's a bias. People, but once you start showing through some actions that's not what's going to go down, you start seeing the tunes change, man. And like I said before, right now, if you look at all the media outlets, everybody's sucking up Bo Nix. Everybody is. There's a lot of people sucking up Bo Nix in the media. And I don't know if I actually like that, because I like to play the Cinderella story. I like to be the underdog. I like when people kick the Broncos when they're down. I like to be able to say, hey, this is what it is, bro. I told you so. That's my stance. And now we're getting a lot of love. You got people jumping on that Bo Nix bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? You got people really, really jumping on the bandwagon of Bo Nix right now and giving the Broncos some love. Now, I don't know how other Bronco fans feel about that, but Savage said right now, I don't want all these new trailers to be like, oh, I don't want them on the bandwagon. If you wasn't with us through the thick and thin, and you wasn't with us through all this turmoil, and you didn't have to go through purgatory with this team, quarterback. I don't want you to start sucking us up, bro. I don't want that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see all these. I don't want to see everybody start, you know what I'm saying, coming out wearing their Bronco jerseys here and there. You see Bronco mania all around. I don't want to see that shit. Because if you wasn't there when it was thick and thin, and you wasn't down and out, and you couldn't hold your head high, bro, I just can't respect it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Let's get to this, man. Nix was first down there every quarterback category. And how do you see that, Glizzy? How you see that and think that's just not gonna work, man? You got a guru of Sean Payton head coach wise, bro. And you can't put two together. You're not logical. You're not educated to see that. This is a formula for just winning, bro. You know, so Box State Business. What up, Big George? Nah, this is the thing, Rada. Say I've been waiting a long time to say I told you so. Nah, I haven't, because I told the Chargers they can't even get to an AFC championship. I told you so. So regardless if the Bronx ain't put in work, I've been able to tell other fan bases, I told you so. I told you shouldn't believe in your team. It's always going to end in bad results. I told the Raider fans, you ain't never going to win a Super Bowl in your time life. I told you so. So every year I actually get the final laugh, because my AFC West, unless you're a Quee fan, you ain't really, I told you so. I just told you. It doesn't matter if you got generational players and Herberts. I told you so. It ain't going to amount to shit. You ain't going to get that ring. You ain't getting to no Super Bowl, even if you have a generational player like Herbert. I told you so. And it always works out. You know what I'm saying? It always works out. I told people, bro. I told a lot of people, and I was right on a lot of things. You know what it is. You know what it is, Rada. We've been here together. We've been here for a long-ass time, LA Original, together. And every year, you have the upper hand with a generational quarterback. And every year, I told your ass, LA Original, even you got a generational player like Herbert. I told you ain't getting too far, even with a generational quarterback. I told you so, Rada. This shit don't change. There's no new tune. But the thing that's crazy right now, the thing that is changing right now is that the Chargers they got a window like this, bro. And they haven't been able to climb through that shit. The Raiders, they got a defense. Nobody believes in their quarterback carousel. Nobody believes in that coach. And it's closing, bro. This shit's going to close. And Broncos been down for a long time. How the hell you going to let Bo Nix, Bo Country, a.k.a. Broncos Country Almighty, leapfrog you and become a competitive franchise before you even get a shot to get to an AFC championship, bro? Because ain't Jimmy, because we don't, when you know, all smoke and mirrors. You could have Jimmy, you could have everybody, but there's just franchises that they're not going to amount to anything, Rada. What's up, big Bronco fanatic? My salute. Let's drink some juice. You know, I told you so, Rada. It's the same. We talk about this the same aspect, because this is the thing. The Queefs have the top spot, bro. This is all reality, not just haying. The Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes, right? They got Andy Reid. You have a a player like Justin Herbert. You got your boy, you know what I'm saying, Harbaugh over there. But if you don't have it in your power to take out a top dog, and it's just not in your franchise's blood, how do you expect to ever win a championship? This is your time. This is what I'm trying to say. It's your time to shine because you have the quarterback and you lost every weapon. There's a lot of weapons you lost, but how do you have that type of roster and you just can't amount to winning real football games? I'm talking about real football games. I'm not talking about just making the playoffs. I'm talking about get to a Super Bowl with Justin Herbert, bro. Your time is going to close. It's about to evaporate. And you know, like I know, it's not in the Chargers' blood to win championships. So this is your only opportunity ever. You had Phillip Rivers and trick that shit off. This is your only opportunity with Justin Herbert. If that goes out the window, there's no way in life you'll ever, you better just go watch the Lakers because you ain't winning no championship with a quarterback that's not Justin Herbert. And it doesn't seem like homie's going to get you that championship. To be honest, just be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now he got a boo-boo. He got a boo-boo on his foot, whatever he did to his toe. That's going to be an excuse. If you start sucking during the season, that's going to be the excuse. So it's going to take almighty Broncos country to show you motherfuckers how to dethrone the Chiefs. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's going to take almighty Broncos country to show you how to dethrone these fools that are on a pedestal because you fools, we been down, homie. We have an excuse. We ain't had shit. You could say all this aspect over the years. We had dog shit rosters and the quarterback play was atrocious. You people don't have really no excuses why the Chiefs just constantly slap you up and why the Chiefs are constantly just the top runner. Because the Raiders, they had Derek Carr, and he was there. He could have actually got them to some meaningful games and won some shit. They tricked that shit off, and now they got an unproven coach. They got quarterback plays gonna be trash. There's no way they're winning over there's no way that they win in a division with Patrick Mahomes and take the division. There's no way. The only way Russell Wilson works out, the only way it was working out, the only way if Russ bit into Sean Payton's game plan, which we all know, I don't know even if you guys understand, Russell Wilson didn't want to play Sean Payton's game plan. Russell Wilson wanted to do what he wanted to do. He didn't feed into Sean Payton's game plan from the get-go, from the start. He didn't want nothing to do with Sean Payton's game plan. That's the difference. It's such an upgrade with Bo Nix. Because you know why? Bo Nix, he actually feeds into what Sean Payton, the game plan of Sean Payton. He actually wants to learn from Sean Payton. He's teachable. Russell Wilson's already stuck in his ways. Do y'all still ride or no? Now we it's Bo country now, baby. It's Bo country. You know, that's what I'm saying right there. You just proved my point of why Sean Payton is a motherfucking guru and a legend. He said, I'll pay you money to get the fuck out of here, homie. We are not covering that shit. You know why? Because I got to make shit happen. And even if it looks bad, we'll pay you this money, Russ, to leave. You know what domino effect that has gotten? He went into the draft. Now he got Bo Nix at helm. You know? So that's how bad the situation was. That's how bad the situation was, Rada. Bo Nix is young and is better than Russ in many different ways. Bo Nix can see over the middle. Bo Nix can see over the middle. Bo Nix is not scared to step up in that pocket. Bo Nix is not scared. He don't just take off. Bo Nix is already fucking comfortable in the pocket. That's big boy football right there. And if he has to use his legs, he's going to burn you with using his legs. There's nothing about Bo Nix. It doesn't, if you watch, there's nothing about Bo Nix that says that he does not understand the field. See, one thing you get with Bo Nix, he knows how to actually scope the whole field on the play. He don't just check down to the number one wide receiver. One thing Russell Wilson did, once that dude ain't open, Russell Wilson would get scared and he would take off. He would create sacks. Bo Nix, he don't get sacked very much. Bo Nix don't turn over the ball very much. Bo Nix is accurate. Bo Nix is teachable. Bo Nix grew up under coaches. His dad was a coach. His grandpa was a coach. And Bo Nix is a winner. Bo Nix can do everything these big-time quarterbacks can do. And you know who's coaching Bo Nix? Motherfucking Sean Payton, bruh. Sean Payton. You can't. You're not going to slip up with that type of formula. Bo Nix is better than Russ. Who cares? You heard Sean Payton say he tried to con the Raiders. He did. He really did, though, because he made it seem like they were going to trade back. See, luckily them Raider boys was smart enough not to take the bait. Sean Payton made it. See, that's how smart the coach is. He played the game to get Bo Nix. He played the game to get Bo Nix, bro. He had other teams really thinking he was going to do things. It's called playing chess. And that's what my coach did. That's what my coach did. He said, hey, I'm going to make it seem like this is what's going on. And like the homie said, he tried to okey doke the Raiders. Because in all the draft, when it's all said and done, I don't care about any other quarterback. Bo Nix is going to have a better career than every quarterback coming out this draft. That's the bottom line. Boo-boo. Gonna throw. He can throw all that. And even if, let's say that Bo Nix is competitive in these games, we all know one thing, and you can't deny it. Bo Nix will get a W against them Charger boys because it doesn't matter what quarterback we got. We all going to win. Every quarterback that plays for the Broncos, even in the terrible era, we going to win. They going to win the Chargers. It's just a given. That's a W. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about what's going on with the Raiders. Now, this year, I'm not really too afraid of the Raiders quarterback play. They don't scare. Like, their defense is going to be nice. But that quarterback play, bro, the offense, they needed to go get a quarterback in the draft. That's just the bottom line. That was their main. They needed to pull that power move and go get a quarterback to actually run with that team. Man, their quarterback situation is not looking too good. And it's not biased, bro. It's just reality. I don't think AP, he don't have a resume to really be a coach. So it's understandable. He should have traded up to get a quarterback, I feel, but we'll talk about that another time. Irish, what's up with it, Rada? Rock knows. What's up, Slim? What's good with it? Nix didn't want to go to the Raiders. He was scared. He was going to go to the Raiders. I mean, when you look at it all said and done and you look at it, the Raiders stacked their defense. Now, that defense, I'll give props. That defense is going to be ferocious, definitely. It's going to be ferocious, definitely. You can't deny that. But the defense, let's say the defense gets turnovers and makes teams go 3 and out. You got to put points on the board in this league. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Go Broncos. Let's go. I wouldn't label Knicks as the second coming our way yet. Nah, we don't. I don't want to compare. Like, that's one thing about it, Black Raider. I'm sick of all this, and this is what I was just saying before you came in. I'm sick of all these comparisons. I don't want to be compared to. I don't want him to be compared to Drew Brees and Tom Brady's and Elway's, bro. I'm hearing all this craziness. Can he just be him? Can he just be Bo Nix? I don't want the comparisons, bro. Let him have his own identity. I don't want that. I want Bo Nix to be his own man, homie. Forget all the comparisons, bro. For me, I just want him to build his own identity, and that's the bottom line. I heard NSM all turn north. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. I just talked to some NSMs the other day. Nobody was gonna will and deal with the Raiders in the draft. I mean, I think you have a point there, Black Raider. You definitely got a point there. This is how I see it, homie. I don't know why people are so hesitant when they see something. Why don't you just go get that shit? Why don't you just go get it? Fuck all the extra shit and be like, oh, we shouldn't give that much up. You know what I'm saying? If you need something in this league and it's going to help your team tremendously, why don't you pull the trigger and say, I'm going to do that shit. I need to go get that shit. Forget what everybody's talking about. Oh, it's too much and this and that, bro. Go get what you need to build your foundation on your team. That's how I feel, bro. That's just how I feel. Let's say Bo Nix, let's say this, bro. If Sean Payton needed to trade up, if Sean Payton felt in his heart that if he don't get Bo Nix, he's skipping out on generational talent. Just like he messed up when Patrick Mahomes was available and he didn't do enough to get Patrick Mahomes. He skipped out on a generational player, bro, and he's shooting himself in the foot. In his mind, he's never going to do that shit ever again, bro. So why don't you go get who you need? I don't care what it costs, bro. Go get who you need. Bo Nix is hella accurate, and he can create and make plays when the play breaks down. Yeah, and he's poised. He's poised when he does that, Bronco fanatic. He don't hesitate. He don't hesitate, Marada. He's poised. He's comfortable. He don't take off in fear. That boy's already mature. There's a thing called the mental aspect when it comes to football. And Bo Nix before all the other shit, his mentality is already programmed to actually to take him to the next level. Because you have quarterbacks with all the attributes of athleticism, arm strength, but they cannot. This mind right here, they're not educated when it comes to that football field, bro. And that's what tops the cake with, before any of that, that's what tops the cake with Bo Nix, his mindset, his mentality. And then you throw on the extras with the tangibles, the skill set, the smarts, just all around pocket presence, bro. How do you go wrong with that shit? Did you go to Riley Sev, or where did you go to middle at? I went to Denver Street School. I went to Westwood Academy. I went to Spout schools, bro. I went to a Spout schools, Marada. Yo, what's up with it? What's cracking with y'all, man? Mile High salute. Why you wait 8 years to get a? Why? Look who was the higher ups. Man, that's one thing, and that's what you got to understand, bro. Some of these people just could not see the aspect of like who you have to go get. they're not Sean Payton. You don't got Sean Payton walking through the door every day. They don't even know how to evaluate. That's one thing. Knock on Elway. He didn't know how to evaluate a quarterback. They're not Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? Like the higher ups. That's the big aspect right there. The higher ups. Even Sean Payton said Bo Nix has similar traits. I'm not going to argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with that whatsoever, Bronco fanatic. I'm just saying I just want Bo Nix to shine and create his own identity. I don't want, and there's a lot of attributes, definitely, bro. He got the traits. I want Bo Nix to just have his own identity. That's how I feel, you know? But there's a lot of stuff that you can look at and be like, yeah, he has a lot of what Drew Brees had. A little bit taller, you know? Did you do meth in jail, aka the shower? What's meth? I don't even know what meth is, bro. I don't know what meth is. I heard it's bad for you though. Mitchell, a hell of a lot better than Garoppolo. Oh yeah, Garoppolo, he was terrible, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. I'm definitely not gonna argue with you on that. Damn, where's my juice at, Rada? Payton says a lot of things. Payton. I don't think Payton has had less than 7 wins his whole career. If he had, then that's the thing about it. My aspect is there's not a standard for what I want the Broncos to do. I just want them to be competitive this year and then start building all the way around the next year. It's going to be topping on the cake if the Broncos actually can get a wild card or get, you know, but if they had a Broncos team with Russell Wilson at the helm, started out bad at the beginning of the season, and then at the end of the season, we were talking about maybe a playoff position and maybe being a playoff spot. Man, Bo Nix can actually get you a playoff spot if it's all said and done. I'm not saying that's the standards, but I'm saying that would be an extra on the cake. That's all I'm saying, Marada. That's all I'm saying right there. Bo Nix just has to be Bo Nix. I want him to come into his own identity, even though he has these traits. I heard some crazy shit about the traits of Brady and different things, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just want Bo Nix to be himself. That's it. You know? Hey, mile high salute to everybody. Mile high salute to the riders, man. Meth is a new soap, I think. Damn, the homie should do a tutorial on what JCV should do a tutorial on what meth is for us, guys. You know what I'm saying? I never even heard of meth, man. It's a new soap, I think, like the homie said. Hey, JCV, bro, if you could run down, maybe you kind of know what it's all about, meth. You could explain to the audience. But so yeah, man, I like the direction of Broncos country. I like which way it's going. I think honestly, I think honestly, if you started Stidham this year, the beginning of the year, it sets back Bo Nix progression. You need to throw Bo Nix and let him get started already, because what's the point of having him sit behind Stidham when Stidham really, bro, what does Stidham bring to the table? He has more experience. He's a veteran, whatever. But what does he bring to the table? Stidham is boring, homie. He's a boring ass quarterback. He's not going to, he can maybe, conservative play and, you know what I'm saying, I'll turn over the ball, but he's boring. He's not going to score points. He's not going to do any of that, bro. He had his chance. There's no reason that Bo Nix sat behind him. This is Bo Nix's team. This is Bo Nix's team. You got to give him the keys. You got to let the youngster already, bro. Go watch Herbert, man. Go watch the Super Bowl highlights from the Chargers. You got to give the young, see that when we're grown up, you got to let the youngster learn. You got to let the youngster take his bruises and bumps. Bink, 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 bink. You can't let the youngster play it scared. You got to throw him. Sometimes you got to throw the youngster to the wolves and just see how he operates. Fuck Seattle's atmosphere. Forget all that atmosphere. Oh, it's in a hostile environment. Man, we don't care about that bullshit. Hostile environment, homie. You got to get used to that shit anyways, because when it comes to postseason, it's going to be hostile environments all across the board. Oh, we don't want to throw the rookie into too much pressure on his neck, bro. We're not actually playing for anything because technically we're in a rebuild. So what pressure? There's no pressure for the rookie to just really, man, expectations. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no expectations for the rookie to get us in the playoff, bro. We just can sit back as Broncos fans and know we have something, a nice little addition to the team, and know we have a quarterback that now has the potential to actually ball out and get this franchise on tracks. That's all. We don't have an expectation to get to the playoffs, bro. Like Bronco fans, I know some Bronco fans are, they're real excited, bro. But my expectations, let's compete. Let's show these boys they're not going to beat us 70 points no more. We're not just going to take loss after loss. Every week it's a loss. No, bro. Hell nah. We're not going to get swept by division rivals. I don't care if it's the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Chargers. There's no more of that sweeping shit, bro. That's just the bottom line. I hear what you're saying, Savage, and I want Nix to be his own person too, but the breed traits are definitely there. I agree with you, Rada. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. I just wish the media that's all on Bo Nix's Johnson right now, they're like, oh, Bo Nix, like the media. I just wish they didn't put that out there all, like that's the main thing they're putting out there. Oh, he's like Tom Brady. He's like Drew Brees. He's like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish these fools would the people that have been bashing us, Broncos country, trying to kick us when we're down, I wish they would have that same energy. But you know what? You can't, this is the thing is you can't throw a blind eye to you can't throw a blind eye to Broncos country no more. And that's how that's why their tunes are changing, because you have to change your tune. You have to change your tune, bro. The media, they flip. If you look in a matter of a year, they flipped their whole tune, bro. And I don't know how to take it, because I was getting used to just being the underdog for every aspect. I kind of like that feel. I kind of like hearing every media outlet bash us, because when it's all said and done, the real ones that's been here, that regardless if we see this with our eyes, we're still here gonna rep the shit no matter what. It doesn't matter. It's a way of fucking life. When it all said and done and it's flipping and it's about to flip, we have the fucking right to say, hey, bro, we were through thick and thin. We got the right to brag about this shit. We got the right to tell you we told your ass. Not all these fools that are switching up their fucking tunes. I cannot stand that. That's why I cannot stand football fans in this era, bro. What's up, man? Hit the like button. What up, Big George? Let's go, Broncos. What up, GOAT? Mile High salute. Share and subscribe. The Seattle Seahawks are ranked 14th in wins at home. The last 5 years, Seattle hasn't been a scary. Man, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Fuck all this scary talk and, ooh, it might be too much for Bo Nix. Hell nah. What you mean too much for Bo Nix, bro? In order to be a successful quarterback, you better take that fear factor out of your mind, bro. Bo Nix don't have a fear in his bone. You could already tell the traits. He's not scared, bro. He's not scared of anything. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. There's no scare bone in Bo Nix, homie. He's ready to take on any storm, any trial, any tribulation. And it's going to be good to unwind and watch this shit all the way. Play in front of everybody's eyes, bro. Hey, what's up with it, man? Shout out to Sev. I can admit I never met anyone who goes harder for the Denver Broncos than yourself and my family. I mean, we just South Standards, Rada. It's just a Denver thing. Mile High salute, fam. You know what it is, man. God bless everybody. I appreciate all you guys. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Bronco season's amongst us, man. I really feel good about the direction. I said this shit for a long time, my people. I said this shit. To be 100% real with you guys, since Peyton Manning, I'm always rejuvenated when Bronco season comes around. I'm always rejuvenated because it's a new year. It's a new feel. You don't know what you're going to get with the team. But every year I look at the Broncos with genuine love. And I always could tell you, bro, like every year there was hype, but there was always something that you can look at and say, that's going to hold back this squad, bro. That's going to hold back this team. And every year, regardless of the energy we bring, real fans are going to bring the energy regardless, bro. But there's always something that you could look at every single year and say that will be the dividing line why the Broncos do not be successful this coming up season. I'm looking now a lot of the bad juju and a lot of that culture, because it's a culture thing, Rodis. You got to understand, like, football is a culture thing. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to win in this league. And that's the thing about the Broncos. Our culture, we did not believe that we were going to be winners in games, bro. We already thought we were going to lose. The mindset was fucked up for Broncos country. The whole mindset has switched, bro. The whole energy has switched, bro. Everything about the Broncos has switched, bro. They're not talking in a sense where you hear Bronco players and you're like that. You hear them and they're depressed, bro. They don't give you that energy to really want to get up and say, hey, they're going to win. They had a loser's mindset, bro. And half of this fan base became the same kind of people that they were, loser mindsets. That's why you got channels out there that their whole channels create off of misery and bashing the Broncos instead of getting up and saying, hey, this is Broncos country. We ride, we die, thick through thin. Broncos country till the casket close. You got actual content creators out there that their whole existence is misery, bro. Their tunes don't change ever. Every year it's the same old conversation. Because you know why? They don't have the heart of the real. They don't have that motherfucking blood that really they say that they actually have. They don't have it going through them. They were not breeded off of South Stand shit. They were not breeded off of that old 90s and 80s Broncos football. They couldn't even tell you. They couldn't walk in the day in them shoes, bro. That's Ty, bro. 50-yard line. Yeah, that's what's up. I need to go to a game with you. Let's go, man. Bo Nix played it in big games in SEC and in SEC and Pac-12. He ain't scared of playing in Seattle. Hell nah. Why? I don't know why people would think that. I don't know why a lot of people, even some Bronco fans I know, they said, nah, don't throw the young rookie in that week one against Seattle. That's a hostile environment. You think we supposed to care about that shit, fool? You think we're supposed to care about the hostile environment, bro? I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. There ain't nothing about Seahawks that put fear in anything, bro. They've been a garbage-ass franchise my whole life. And they got their one ring. And you know who they did it with? Russell Wilson. You know, they did it with that defense, but that shit ain't there no more. The one-hit wonder team, that ain't there no more. And half of them fans is gone from that fan base too. Because you know why? It was fraudulent as the kingdom. The Seahawks fans was as fraudulent as this thing called the kingdom. Because when the Queefs actually fucking fall off, you ain't going to see Queef fans nowhere. You ain't going to see them Queefer fans anywhere. It's going to be the few that were really was with them all them years, but it's all smoke and mirrors, bro. And the Seahawks head coach is a rookie. And that's another and I'm gonna do a video on that shit before we play them too. Because there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit in their little thing they got to get together before they even know what kind of team they have. Because they're glue that kept that team relevant for years is no longer there, bro. They got new faces over there. It's a new day, man. It's a new day, homie. It's new energy all the way around. You know? I've taken my bruises and bumps on this fucking format for the Broncos, homie. I've taken countless bruises and bumps for blue and orange, the orange and blue, Broncos country. And, you know, not everything last is like that, bro. So now the tides are turning. It's going down, homie. There's gonna be a lot of shit talk. So if if you get hurt behind football talk, you might not want to be around during seasons when this shit starts taking place, because I've heard a lot of fucking mockery of the squad, all the AFC West foes talking this and that, trying to kick us when we're down, talking this, Raider fans glowing about sweeping and this and that. It's going down, people. You know, it's going down. But yeah, man. So that's to the homie G Money. He wanted to know what I felt about Bo Nix being the starter. Like I said, it was the right move. It was the right move. One big reason is because you drafted him to be your franchise quarterback, and you can't prolong it no more. Because I'm sorry to say, I'm saying like this. Let's just put it in this perspective. Sean Payton, he came over here to change the culture over here. He came over here to change shit up about Broncos country. And I believe, because I know fools disrespect the Walmart owners and our owners and stuff, but I believe they want winning product on that field. So they will do everything in their possibility to put winning product on that field. Even if Sean Payton was not working out, I believe they would actually get rid of Sean Payton and try to make decisions. And I'm not saying this year, I'm just saying over the long run. They'll pull that trigger and they'll do everything in their possibility to get this franchise on track. You know, but yeah, I hope everybody's good, man. I just thought I'd give my 2 cents. The homie asked me to do a rundown. Mile high salute to all you guys. I'm just chilling. We got one last preseason game, and then the real aspect begins. You know, on to Seattle, man. And I definitely gonna be at the home opener for tailgating. If you guys are there, I know a couple homies said that they're gonna slide up there. We're gonna be at Broncos country. We're gonna open up against Russell Wilson. Now, I don't even know what Russell Wilson's doing over there, because they're saying he looks like trash. They're saying he might not even be the starter. See, that's so my mind's blown by that shit too. Like, you went from Seattle and you did your thing for years, MVP, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? You just basically just go to other teams, bro, and like, I don't know if you should have just retired, homie. Your legacy can't be that you just go and you just freaking become a terrible quarterback, bro. That's not a good legacy, homie. He should have retired. He should have just retired, bro. Seahawk fans also act like their defense is nice, yet they were 24th in scoring defense and 22nd in passing defense. Yeah. And it's gonna be, and I keep hearing this shit, bro. I keep hearing this shit by outlets how that team's switched up and the defense is solid, bro. What if game one, homie, Bo Nix just goes off in Seattle, homie, and just demolishes the Seahawks, homie? Let that sink in. He goes to a hostile environment with the Seahawks. What do they call that? The Hawk's Nest. And he goes over and just dominates them dudes, bro. Tune's going to change with them fools too. And then everybody that's and what can you say after that, bro? What can you say after that? Because that's the argument that people are saying. Oh, he played against second string and third string. He played who was on the field, and he didn't just play him close. He dominated when he played him. I mean, we didn't have a choice who we played with, but people ain't taking the perspective the whole week in scrimmages. He was dominating that first string defense. Congratulations, bro. Gotta let the kids let loose. Let's go, Riders. What's up with him, my homie T.A.? Mall High salute, Brody. Mall High salute. Russell Foot is hurt. He is boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo. You know, so that's the aspect, man. Let's go into this week one, man. Broncos country, Broncos brothers and sisters. Go into week one. You go on the road and let Bo Nix give him the keys and let that fool go in there and play Bo Nix game and go in there and get a W in a hostile environment, man. Because one thing I'm real excited about Bo Nix, he does not hold the ball for extensive time, bro, like Russell Wilson, and create his own sack. He will find the open wide receiver, because if you watch Bo Nix, that dude, he scopes the field, bro. This fool scopes the field like I was watching this dude, and he goes into his transitions. Boom. He don't see that wide open. He's scoping the field. That's impressive for a rookie, homie. That's so impressive for a rookie. Let's put Drew Lock in this perspective. Drew Lock, he only went and looked for one wide receiver. He only looked at one wide receiver, and when that one wide receiver was not open, Drew Lock would hesitate, and this fool would just get brittle, and that's why Drew Lock, I like Drew Lock. I was never a Drew Lock hater, but he could not read the field for shit. He could not read a defense for shit. He had everything. He had the arm strength. He was athletic. He could bomb down the field, but that dude, he did not know how to read a defense. He did not know how to read a defense, and Drew Lock, that's why he was not successful, and he's not successful to this day. Not hating on him. I really wanted him to actually succeed with Broncos country, but that was his downfall, bro. He was not smart when it came to reading the field. Let Bo Nix cook the first game. Let's go, Ben. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let that boy go in there. Let that boy go in there and cook in the hostile environment. You think we're supposed to be scared of that shit, bro? If you're scared, you shouldn't even be in this league. So there's nothing I see about Bo Nix that tells me he's scared of shit. But yeah, that's what it is, man. We're gonna be live for a lot of games this year too, man. I'm gonna do a big collection of games live, man. We're gonna turn up for the football season. I got my mini fridge. We're gonna have some brewskis. We're gonna have people on the panel all year long, bro. It's going down. And another thing, and I'm not gonna keep people long on here, bro. I just see and a lot of people, I mean, I don't blame them for trying to make this roster look, especially on the offense side of the ball. I don't blame people that don't cover this team close. Like a lot of people, just because the Broncos haven't technically been good, they just kind of overlook the Broncos. They don't really know what's going on in Broncos country, bro. So they don't know the wide receivers. You know, there's a lot of there's a lot of hidden talent on the Broncos, bro, and I'm pretty excited, you know, for what's to come, because there's some players that has yet to be seen, but we know, Bronco fans know what we have. And when it comes together on the field together, bro, and these packages that Sean Payton's dialing up, that's gonna be a fun aspect to watch. That's gonna be a super fun aspect to watch, you know? Um, and that's gonna be dope, bro. That's gonna be dope to see come alive for sure. Last little thing I'll say. I take I know the Broncos over and under is 5 wins. It's crazy to think, bro. Like people really think that aspect, you know. But I really think the ceiling is 9, bro. 9 to 10 wins. I think the Broncos can get 9 to 10 wins. I honestly do. And I don't believe that the Broncos will lose less than 7 games. It's interesting that Sean Payton has never had a season under 7 games. He's won every year he's coached. He's had more than 7 wins and more. And you really take me to believe, with an upgrade at quarterback, really, that he's going to get below 7 wins, below 5 wins? Are you ridiculous? Are you smoking methamphetamine? Like the homie over here, JCV, he was talking about meth. Are you guys hitting the pookie? Is fools hitting the glass dick? Are they off that crystal? Because that really sounds like y'all's high. That's crazy, bro. But this Sunday too, we are having a hey George. Some people, I think they just I think this shit in the social media aspect, this shit gives a lot of people voices, bro. A lot of people get voices. They can be heard in social media, you know. Um oh, and I gotta say one more thing too. I gotta say one more thing. I got a couple messages. I got a couple messages from a couple people talking about a certain YouTube channel that brought my name up in their comment section. Um, I'm not gonna even mention the name, but I don't talk about them channels. I'm not here to try to go back and forth with them channels. Like, you know, if they're not supporters of the channel, I don't have time to actually waste to go back and forth. Um, I said this before, you know. Hope them and their 700 subs are doing great. You know, 700 subs, doing great. You know, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you don't have some dramatic change, some different shit that you change up about your content and different change, you know, you're just gonna stay stagnant, and that's the bottom line. So, you know, I don't have anything to say on that aspect, but that. Um, but you know what it is, man. Mall High salute. I'm gonna tap out. Hope everybody's blessed. Go Broncos. Um, and that's what it is, man. I hope you guys are good. I'm gonna holler at you guys. Let's go. You know, my name got brought up in in a couple comments, bro. I'm like, damn, you know. I mean, like one thing I'll say on this, and I know I said I was gonna leave is I'm just glad I'm just glad that the shit hasn't grown and got out of proportion with people actually following that bullshit that they spit over there, that it stayed stagnant this far. And people really see through that shit. Like, they see through the negativity and the aspect that they put out there. So it hasn't grown in any way. So I'm kind of proud of I'm kind of proud of Bronco fans for not falling for that bullshit. But you know what it is. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.